Today's video topic is about intermittent fasting, because so many people are asking us whether I can do intermittent fasting, whether it's good or bad. So intermittent fasting, so the name itself says intermittent fasting. So you are voluntarily, you are not eating for a certain period of time, then again you are eating. People should not confuse with intermittent fasting and starvation. Starvation is entirely different. Intermittent fasting is entirely different. So intermittent fasting is voluntarily, we are not eating for, usually it's more than 10 hours of fasting. So when we sleep, it's almost 8 hours, and if it is more than that, usually more than that. But in intermittent fasting, the aim is for almost 16 to 18 hours of fasting. So there are, you would have heard about so many types of intermittent fasting: eat, stop, eat type, alternate day fasting, and 15/8, 5:2 type, and warrior diet. So warrior diet, everybody knows, like those days warriors, they are hunters or they go for war, so they will be so busy in the morning time. So morning 6 to evening 6, the sun will be there, so they will be busy, they won't eat at all, and they feast, they eat a lot after the sunset, after the, especially the 4 hours, because they have to sleep another 8 hours. So only they feast in the 4 hours time. So that's called warrior's diet. Okay, so the intermittent fasting is really good, and till now we have certain results has come. They show clearly, they say yes, they have a beneficial effect, and it not only for the weight reduction, and for other diseases like diabetes, hypertension, cholesterol, heart problem, cancer, liver, all these things have a beneficial effect because of the intermittent fasting. What actually happens? So the cellular level, see, if you are in the fasting state, two things are happening. The first is insulin is decreased. You are not eating, so the sugar is not elevated, so insulin cannot increase. So there is low insulin level. This itself will reduce your weight, and also we are told in the previous videos, insulin has a deleterious effect on the weight gain part as well as in the other diseases. So first thing is insulin is very low, and growth hormone is very high. So the growth hormone is very essential for the growth of any cells. So the rejuvenation part, or repair work, all these things happen because of the growth hormone. So intermittent fasting, these two things are happening. And not only that, when you are fasting, by evolution, the cells go for what you call the evolution mode. That's something like preventive mode. So the body will think, okay, the cells think, okay, I should prepare myself for the preventive part because I'm not getting food, so I should be in a very preventive mode. The other thing is, so in a feasting or the eating time, the body is in the presence, that particular time, whatever that happens, suppose I have a disease, I will heal that. Suppose I have an injury, I heal that. That happens when you are eating. When you are not eating, your cells go for what you call evolution mode, that's preventive mode. So this is another biggest advantage. And very importantly, you have to say the researches are done mostly on animals, and human research has been done, but most of the time these people are obese and very young, middle-aged people. It's not in youngsters, it's not done in old people, and it's not done people are really sick, uncontrolled diabetes or heart problem. So these things still we have to wait, though we have advantage, but we don't have any results. So whether I will be fit, this is also another question, whether I can do it. So people, even the previous videos we were told why people are not able to do diet, because the stomach is so huge, it is secreting certain hormones, ghrelin, leptin. These make you eat after some times. That's what we say. He can't do these things. So the same way, the same intermittent fasting, whether 5:2 or warrior, whether people can continue forever, for years. That's the question number one. Second, whether old people, young people, diseased people can do. Third, what is the real research results for the humans being still awaited. So, but whatever the reports we have, it has a very positive, very good results for the intermittent fasting. So the two things we will always say when you are doing intermittent fasting or any diet part. So the growth hormone, though it makes your a lean weight, but you can lose your muscle because of the fasting. So to break the muscle, take the protein. When you are in fasting, it can, so you have to keep doing exercise. So you do intermittent fasting, but always combine with some exercise, especially for the muscles. And third, whatever the type of intermittent fasting you are doing, you have to hydrate yourself, because whatever the changes, there will be a lot of chemical reactions. We have trillions of cells which can go for reactions. So you need your metabolism will be increased. You produce a lot of energy from the body. So, and not only that, so much of waste and toxic things also be released. So to detox yourself, you have to drink a lot of water. So hydrate yourself. So intermittent fasting, so far, is really done in animal studies, are really promising, is really good, even for the diseased people, but always combined with proper exercise as well as hydrate yourself very well. Thank you.